Hello and welcome to the Bickering Nerds. Man, do I have a great one for you today. I'm going to be doing a review on a video game called Car Driving School Simulator. But before I get into that, I wanted to give you a little bit of a background of how I got this key. One day, Brad came up to me and said, "Hey Mike, I need to take a week off. Do you mind doing a review?" By the way, I think I have the perfect game for you to play. And man, oh man, was it the perfect game for him to give me the key to. But first, I want to give you a little bit of a reenactment of what it was like when Brad gave me that key.
Hey Mike, I got a video game for you to try out. I think this one's perfect for you since you love cars and simulator games. Here you go. This one would be perfect for you.
Oh geez, thank you, Brad. I would really appreciate that, and hopefully I can give this review just even close to what you have accomplished for us.
Oh, don't get too high on your horse. There's no way you'll be able to review this game like the way I review other games. Besides, here you go. Here's the key. Have fun. I'll see you in a week.
Thank you, Brad, and have fun. Enjoy your trip. And with key in hand, I embarked on a pretty epic journey. Welcome to Car Driving School Simulator. Not only does this game have a title that's a lot like an isekai anime, but it also has other key features that are available to it. This is a car driving simulating game, which is set around the idea that you are in driving school. Air quotes. This game has a total of 20 cars available to you, but there are other vehicles that you can drive. There are 4 buses, 4 vehicles with trailers, and also, as you might have seen earlier in the video, Santa's sleigh. The main concept of this game is for you to complete a series of skill checks to make sure that you can drive around turns, use the appropriate turn signal when going up to said turns, to be able to reverse into a parking space, and many other things. Let's talk about controls. This car does have the ability to go left, right, straight, backwards, all those wonderful things. Is it a little strange that there are 2 different buttons to go back and forth, being Y and X to allow you to go forward or reverse? Yes, it is a little weird, but it's acceptable. The one thing that I find very, very interesting in this is the acceleration for all the cars that you start off with is incredibly poor. It is almost impossible for you to reach the speed limit inside the city with these cars. Also, braking on these cars takes forever. All of the starter cars are completely dumbed down to make it incredibly hard for you to be able to accelerate or brake. Next, let's talk about the UI and the overall experience I had playing this game. One thing I was wondering while starting off in this game is why are all the controls on the screen at all times? Is it just in case you forget? Is it for newer players? For whatever reason the developer had, it was a very poor decision since it was very hard for me to see anything that was happening on the screen on the upper right corner of the screen, in the exact center top, or sometimes things off to the far left. Whenever I was approaching a stoplight, there were times I would be rewarded for a previous task I did, then I wouldn't be able to see that the light has turned red in front of me and I would be going through that red light. After playing the game for a few hours, I spent some time thinking about why would all these buttons be on here, and why would forward and reverse be buttons that you had to hit to select between going forward and backwards. I thought maybe it was for more of a simulation reason or something like that. Then it dawned on me. This game looks a lot like a mobile game. When it comes to art in video games, a lot of people have their different takes on what exactly is considered good art for a game. My belief is anything that is able to help you play the game, be successful in it, and allow you to complete the goals without making it too hard to see what is going on, that is perfectly fine. No need for hyper-realism, no need for anything too extravagant. There are a total of 8 locales to this game, and not a single one of them had anything in them that made it look like the actual location that it's in. Whenever driving through one of these locales, I wasn't reminded that I was in California because I saw a monument that is in California. Or when I was in Aspen, anything that looked like Aspen other than snow. The other thing with the locale is the fact that most of this game is supposed to take place in the United States, but none of this actually looks like the roads in the United States. The lines are all wrong, the speed limit signs are wrong. Overall, they didn't do their research to find out what the United States roads actually look like. These could have been anywhere. The only real issue I have with artwork of this game, I'll touch upon in just one moment. And now it's time for the issues. Typically, I wouldn't get on a game about graphics issues, being unreal asset flips, as long as it's fair, appropriately priced, and as long as credit is given where it's supposed to be given. Interesting things we found in this game was the fact that every single car only comes in one color, even the ones that are the NPCs. All the Porsches are yellow, all the Challengers are blue, and so on and so on. There are plenty of times while you're playing the game that you'll see 4 Porsches all lined up with each other, especially in the Aspen board, and they're all yellow. That's something that you can look past. That's not something that affects the game too much. But when it comes to bad collision, bad AI, the game actually being 8 years old, and to top it all off, stolen artwork inside of it, I cannot give this game a good review. Overall, I give this game a 1 out of 10. Was it fun to play a little bit? Sure. Would it be great to put a little bit of a latency thing on there to mess with your buddies and see how well they would do drunk driving? Sure. But overall, I do not support this game and I will not recommend it. This was the Bickering Nerds.